All right, guys, hello. I'm back again in the same clothes. I'm doing these all on the same night for this week, so I do apologize for that. But this is for Wednesday, April 1st, okay? So Wednesday, April 1st, you guys will be doing use place value to add. Using place value to add. This is lesson 7.1, Wednesday, April 1st for the Google Slides, so that you know. It is how can you use place value to add 3-digit numbers. So guys, this is just adding on. If you know how to do the rest of the stuff that we've been working on in these videos and while you've been at home learning for non-traditional learning, you're gonna be able to do this very well. It's this time it wants you to estimate and then use your place value to add. So let's get started. Let's start with 236 plus 585. Okay, now, as we talked about before, anytime your numbers are written like this, you need to rewrite them up and down. So we have 236 plus 585. Okay, so now that that is rewritten, what we are going to do is we are going to estimate these two numbers, and then we will use place value to add. So remember what we talked about. We want to estimate so that in our ones place, we have a 0 or a 5. That is how it helps us learn and we start estimating quickly. So 236, what is that closest to? Let's estimate it to 200. So 200, now 585. I ask myself, is that closer to 600 or is that closer to 550? Let's go with the 600, okay? So now we have estimated these two numbers and we have 200 plus 600, okay? Now, that's easy. You can do 200 plus 600 in your head. 6 plus 2 is 8, so you get 800. This is how we estimate, okay? We reviewed this the other day. This is a review here. Now, using your place value to add, all you would do is you would do 6 plus 5, which is 11. Put your 1 down, carry your 1, okay? I always like to start with my largest number, so 8 plus 3, 8, 9, 10, 11, plus 1 is 12. You put your 2 down, carry your 1. 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 1 is 8. So 821 is how we add using place value, and here we did an estimate, and that was 800. So as you can see, these two numbers are very close, okay? So here's estimating, and here is adding with using place value, okay? Let's go ahead and do another example. And let's do 140 plus 457 plus 301, okay? Now, I'm gonna go ahead and rewrite this because anytime I see it like this, we want it up and down. It makes it easier for you guys to work with, and that is how you've been doing it all year, so let's continue that. So I'm gonna do 140 plus 457 plus 301. Now, let's estimate them, okay? Now, let's go ahead and start with 140. Now, we can keep that the same, but it's asking you to estimate. So 140, let's round it up and do 150. We have a 5 and a 0, a 5 in our tens place, a 0 in our ones place. Remember, we talked about that, making it easier to add mentally, okay? So 457, okay? Ask yourself, what can we round that to make it easier for us to add in our head? So let's do 457 and round it to 450. And then we have 301. Well, that's very obvious. We can estimate that to 300. Now, we can add. Put all of our ones together, all of our tens together, and all of our hundreds together. So all zeros. 5 plus 5 is 10. And then we have 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So our estimation for this is 900. Now let's use our place value method to add. So here we have our ones, our tens, and our hundreds. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 4 plus 5, or 5 plus 4, is 9. And 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 1 is 8. And look how close we were. Here is how we used our place value method, using place value to add. And then here's how we use the estimate method to add. So again, here are two different ways, and look how close they are. All right, let's just do one more, and then we will move on. Let me erase. All right, so on here, we are going to do 251 plus 345. Let's go ahead and estimate them first, and then we'll use the place value method to add. So 251, what can we estimate that to? To me, that is very easy. There's already a 5 in our tens place, so let's make our ones place a 0. So we'll estimate it to 250, because again, that makes it easier to add when we have a 0 in the ones place and maybe a 5 in that tens place. So 345, let's estimate that to 350, okay? Now again, we have a 5 in our tens place, a 0 in our ones place, and it's much easier to add mentally in your head. 0 plus 0 is 0, 5 plus 5 is 10, 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 1 is 6. So our estimation is 600. Now, let's see how close we are. Let's use our place value method to add. So we have 1 plus 5, 6, 5 plus 4, 9, 3 plus 2, 5. 596 is using our place value method to add, and here we are reviewing our estimation method. Now, if you have any more questions, some of the questions in today's lesson, Wednesday, April 1st, it does ask you to go over the commutative property. Look back in your math notebook from when you did that work 2 days ago, and it will help you review if you are stuck. Okay? If you have any more help, continue to ask me questions on the Google slide comment, or have your parents email me, and I am happy to help in any way I can. I hope you're enjoying this time at home and getting to do some family things, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day. Bye-bye.